Hi Organifi family, my name is Nia Carrillo and I am a holistic nutritionist, meditation instructor, and all things wellness. So today we are going to be talking about how to get a little bit more grounded when you are feeling anxious. And we are recording this video today a couple weeks after the new year, and I know that this is a time where anxiety can tend to skyrocket because if you're anything like me, it might feel like there's this intense pressure to go and change your life drastically. And I'm not saying anything against that, but sometimes change needs baby steps. And when we are feeling pressured to change, then we're probably the most resistant to it in that time, which might create that kind of head-butting feeling in your body, which is what I almost describe anxiety as. So whether you are challenged by the new year or anything else, and maybe you're watching this 6 months into the new year and you're trying to make a change, you're feeling challenged, you're feeling stressed out, whatever it is, these are 4 tips that I'm going to share with you that will help you relieve any of that anxiety. So the first thing, and it's my most favorite thing that I do whenever I'm feeling anxious, and what I recommend to anybody that I work with, is to go outside. All you have to do is walk out your front door and just take a neighborhood walk. And we've been in a pandemic for the last year, so you're probably not shy to doing a lot of neighborhood walks because there has been not much to do. But maybe you take it to a hike, or you spend time and sit underneath a tree in a park near your house, or you sit on your balcony or patio or backyard area. Just be surrounded by Mother Nature. The key thing is like detaching from your phone. That's the whole goal of it. And being surrounded by natural resources. There's an abundance of everything in nature. Sunlight and air and birds and plants, and that will start to make you feel abundant rather than in this contracted state, which is what anxiety often feels like. The second tip that I would suggest for you is to journal. I would do it in this order. If you want to do all 4 of these for just like a zen day, go outside, come back home, and journal. Think of this as free therapy. You get to just jot down all of your thoughts, relieve any pressure from trying to make things look pretty. You could just write words, they could be sentences, you can write it as if you were talking to yourself or talking to a friend. Maybe you rant about the problem that you're experiencing or the pressure that you're feeling. Let it all out. There are no limits and barriers, and this is your time to just word vomit, if you will. There's so much energy up here in the form of thoughts and feelings, and maybe it might even, in some extreme cases, causing you a headache or tension in the shoulders. We need to bring that energy back down. But instead of pushing it down, we're going to release and kind of crank open the head and let it all out. And you can do that by journaling. So the third thing that I would do, and in this order, would be to meditate. Now that I'm all clear, I'm all grounded from going outside, and I've journaled out my thoughts, and I don't have to worry about getting eggs at the grocery store, you can let that out in your brain dump, is I would meditate. And you can go outside and meditate. That probably would feel really good. For beginners, it might feel a little distracting. If you are in the Insiders group, inside Organifi's Insiders group, I have tons of meditation. Since the beginning of this pandemic, I've been going live every single week with guided meditations, and I am on there Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you can't join live, there's all the recorded ones in there, and they're great for beginners because I'm just directing you what to do to visualize, to concentrate on your breath. So all you have to do is show up. There's also great resources. One app that I love is called Insight Timer, and it's a great app to use. It's completely free, and there's thousands of meditations, people like me just uploading their work. And you can do something for just 5 minutes, and it will change the trajectory of your day. If you want more of an active meditation, this leads me to tip number 4, and that is breathwork. It's a great way to let it all out. I almost think of it as a cleanse on a cellular, an emotional, a physical, a mental detox using your breath. So the most popular breathwork pattern is called the 3-part breath, and it's done in and out of the mouth, and you're breathing into the belly, you breathe a second time into the chest, and you breathe out finally on your 3rd breath. So it looks like this. And you do that for a good solid 15-20 minutes. Mind blown. You will start to feel a physical sensation of body high. So I have a special gift for you. I am going to do a mini breathwork session, a little bit different than the one I showed you. And let's get right into it. And I will come back at you with a little mini guided breathwork. So I'll see you there. When you are anxious, there's a lot of energy up here, and we want to bring it down, just like the word grounded would imply, rooting back down into Mama Earth. So we're going to bring that energy back down through our breath. So the first option is that you can curl your tongue like a little taco or burrito, like that. Some people can't do that. Or you can clench your teeth. And you're gonna breathe in through either. So either breathing in through the teeth or breathing in through the tongue rolled. I'm gonna do it through the teeth. It's more visually appealing than my tongue being rolled. So I'll show you first. I'm gonna take a nice deep breath in, hold it at the top, and instead of pushing the air out, I'm gonna let it melt, and you'll see my chest drop like I'm melting the breath, bringing it back down to my root. And it can be out your mouth or out your nose. I like to do it out my nose. See how my posture changed from that? Like everything just relaxes. So we're let's do 10 rounds of that together. It's gonna take us a couple minutes. You're worth that time, you have it. Close the door, make sure everything's quiet, and let's get this done. So, round 1. Round 2. And I'm holding a little bit at the top. Round 3. And round 4. Halfway there, round 5. Okay, 5 more. Round 6. You can start to set an intention with the breath, calling in joy, letting out stress. Round 7. Round 8. Round 9. Final one, or make it our biggest one. Hold. Let it out. Good. Thank you so much for doing that for yourself. I really believe that when we all collectively work to feel better, mind, body, spirit, we make the world a better place. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment them in the video below. But I hope you have a wonderful 2021 if you're watching this in the new year, or it's going great if you're watching in the middle of the year. And thank you so much for tuning in today. Bye.